Well, unboxing here, the Sportsman generator, 2000 watt peak, 1400 watt running, that I purchased from Walmart. They had it on sale online, pretty decent price. It was $169, and then Walmart's also doing their free shipping right now as well, so I capitalized on that. So we're gonna open it up, see how it works. Okay, so just unpackaged this, exactly what it said it was supposed to be. The only difference from online, it said it was 2.3 horse. Obviously this is 3.5, so they just need to update online, because all the other videos that I was seeing as well also came as 3.5. But no dents, dings, or scratches. So follow the instructions, and now all we got to do is just add oil and gas. Okay, so I am adding oil. Now where this is situated, it's kind of a pain, and you've got this panel that's kind of in the way. So now what I've got for my snowblower is I just have this attachment that you can just go, you know, it extends, you can kind of get your angles on it. So if you're looking at buying one of these, I would also recommend buying one of these little attachments. I think it was like 94 cents, but it can be the difference of having a huge pain or an oil spill compared to a little bit easier transition. I got the oil filled up, took just about a half a quart, which that's kind of what I was expecting for a motor that size, but as I mentioned, this cap just made it so much easier. It only took me a couple seconds, and what's nice is that you can just kind of squeeze as needed to kind of get everything going, and you'll be able to tell once it's ready, that, you know, once you're full. It pretty much gets right to the way that the angle that cap is. Once it starts overflowing, that's your fill line. Okay, so we got it all gassed up. The one thing that it definitely says to do is, before use, you must add 1.2 gallons of unleaded fuel only, no E85. So the gas station by us actually does have 92 octane ethanol free. So I actually run that in all of my small engines, my lawnmower, my snowblower, my chainsaw definitely, now with the generator as well. This way you don't get any extra gum up. The machines actually just run so much better when you use 92 or 91 octane. I prefer 92. It's a little bit more clean. Yeah, it's almost $3 a gallon, but when you only run a couple gallons a year through it, you're not looking at a huge price increase. So do you want to spend $100 with a small engine repair, or would you just rather spend a couple extra bucks in the fuel? So we're gonna go ahead and give it a pull start here. I'm gonna try to record it here. I just gotta find the right angle since I'm doing this on my phone. So the only thing that I'm doing, choke and turning the fuel on. So that's all that I've done. Hey, look, it actually even came with one. Didn't even see that sitting there. But even another actually little added feature. So earlier what I said, to go out and buy one of these, you don't have to. It actually came with one. It was behind the panel, so good thing I saw that there. Okay, so gas is on, everything's on. Let's see how many pulls. Out of the box, 2 pulls. It's actually not that loud. Keep in mind, everyone out there, this is the main thing I'm going to use it to clean this thing up north. So that'll give you an idea as to what this thing will do. So give it a go. That I wanted to do. I actually hooked up the 50-foot extension cord because obviously when you're using your circular saw, the odd speed of your generator is not very good. So as you can see, I've got light right now. We'll see how it does with a 50-foot extension cord. I did a couple other testing items as well. I tried my leaf blower. That worked as well. I also had the leaf blower hooked up to the 50-foot extension cord. That it, did the same surge as what the saw did. And then I also hooked up my Sawzall to it. Although, I didn't add those 2 clips, but everything that I'm seeing on this thing so far has just been absolutely well worth the 170 bucks, so if you're in the market for one, if you don't want to spend a ton of money but you want something that's portable, this thing is 50 pounds, so it's it's not as light as what the Honda is, but I mean this thing will do it'll do its job. I mean, if you need it to run a saw, if you need it to run, a shop vac, it'll do it. This will be great. This would be really great for just camping. I mean, there's a lot of things that we plan on doing with this thing, and it doesn't break the bank. I mean, if you want to buy the really expensive one, you can go ahead and do it. I'm sure it's going to work just a little bit better, but for the money that you're spending on this thing, it's not bad at all. So I mean, we're going to take it up north. We're going to try to see if it runs the air conditioner on the camper once we get it, but otherwise, it's going to charge the batteries on the camper. That the only thing that's going to be drawing from the batteries on the camper are just the lights. I'm sure it'll work a microwave as well. So everything else is going to be run off of propane. That's exactly what those things are meant for. They're meant for off-grid. So if you just get gas, get some LP for everything else that you need, and then you're fine. So I hope this video did help. I'm hoping that it shows you a little bit more what this thing can do, but it seems to be working pretty good for us. So we're just going to keep on going, and we'll bring it up north with us, and then we'll keep on using this thing until it dies. When it does die, I'll put another video up, but as long as you take care of it, I'm sure it's going to last you a long time. So thank you everyone for watching. Have a good one.